Hey folks, welcome back to Motoramblings. I'm Patrick, and today I'm going to be riding Big Red, my 2016 Honda Goldwing. And I'm going to talk a little bit about why in the video where I introduced Big Red, I wasn't wearing this Bond body armor. There is an explanation. Logical? Maybe not. Hey folks, so as you saw from that intro, I'm going to talk a little bit about why in the video where I introduced this bike, I was not wearing this Bomb body armor after I had said in the previous Goldwing video, when I ended Big Yellow, I mentioned in that video that I would always wear a minimum my Bomb body armor, and if not the Bond rented lips, if not the Bond body armor, then I would wear the jacket, you know, whatever safety gear that I had. And in the video, the very first video you see of me riding this bike, introducing it, I'm not wearing the Bond body armor. Now, first thing is, I should have waited to record the video until I had the Bond body armor on. But that still doesn't eliminate the fact that I rode without my Bond body armor. Why? It's hard to explain in a way, but if you've ever been in an accident on a bike, you may understand, and maybe it won't be such a difficult thing to explain. I didn't buy this bike until July 27th or 25th. I bought this bike on July 25th. I crashed the Goldwing on June 8th. So I'd gone, what, 6 weeks without the big bike. Now I had been riding the VStrom in between some, not a ton. I had gone up to New Hampshire, etc., etc. You know all that from the crash video. But when I got this one, it felt just like riding the yellow bike. It really is pretty much the same bike. What a view, huh? Hello, motorcycle. So riding this bike is very familiar. It's very comfortable for me. But it's very familiar. And the last ride I had on the yellow bike that this one feels so similar to, I had a major accident. So when I got on this one and I started riding it, before I recorded the video, I put on a couple hundred miles, I can't remember, it's in the video somewhere, but I had put on, you know, quite a few miles in a short amount of time. But I was riding scared, I was riding nervous, you know, whatever the word is, I was riding with the fear that was put in me by the wreck. Now, the wreck was 100% me doing something stupid. It had nothing to do with the road, it had nothing to do with, you know, something going wrong with the bike or, you know, another driver. It was just pure me. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to get back on the bike and everything will be fine because I know that it's, you know, as long as I pay attention and I'm being smart, I won't have that issue. Well, not true. I was scared. I was nervous. I was riding as if the very next little turn, the very next bend, something bad was going to happen. And I wasn't very comfortable with that. So the ride I took where I actually did the recording, and again, that was probably not smart on my part, but again, the fact remains, I rode with no Bomb body armor. I thought that every time, back up just a little bit, every time I put on the Bombardier armor, it gives me a little bit of security, a little sense of security. And that started back when I first started riding the ADV bikes. I wore some protective jacket every single time I went out. Didn't matter what the weather was, didn't matter how hot it was, how cold it was, how wet it was. If I was riding that bike and I was going to go off pavement, I put on some sort of gear. It got to the point where whenever I got on Big Yellow, if I didn't put on the gear, I was nervous. I was like, oh crap, I need to put my gear on. And that lasted a very long time. I don't know why that went away. I don't know why on a couple of rides, including the crash, I felt like it was okay not to put on the Bombardier armor or something. Well, I was putting on the Bombardier armor for all the miles I was putting on this bike after I bought it. And, you know, it gave me a little sense of security, but I was still riding a little scared. So I thought to myself, and y'all can tell me how back-assward this is, I thought, well, okay, I'll ride without that little security blanket, without that sense of security that the Bombardier armor brings me. If I could force myself to ride like that for a little while, then maybe, just maybe, I would be able to get back to feeling comfortable riding the bike and not being nervous every time I went around the corner and every time I came into some rough patch in the road. Did it work? I don't know. I have been riding quite a bit since then, and I've been wearing the Bombardier armor ever since. I still have some trepidation. I'll get into a corner and I'll be like, ooh, 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 pay attention, pay attention. So, did it work completely? No, but putting on the Bombardier armor now has given me a little sense of security and given me just a little bit more comfort in the riding. Now, of course, I'm going very slow right now. I've got this person in front of me. But I have started riding the corners a little bit quicker. I have started hitting the corners a little bit harder. I have started to feel more comfortable with the riding. I'm not getting apprehensive every single time something unusual comes up. I hope that that's going to continue to improve. Did going without the Bombardier armor help? Again, I don't know. I just don't know. This video is very meandering and very I don't know, very repeating myself. But my videos here are me talking about what's going on in my life, what's going on in my head, my rambling. Gosh, it is so beautiful through here. I'm up on the Blue Ridge Parkway, by the way. I'm heading north toward Craggy Gardens. Anyway, that was a squirrel. Focus, Patrick, focus. Thanks, Bodine. I'm going to wear the Bombardier armor from now on. I believe that I'm starting to get much more comfortable riding the bike again. I believe I'm getting more comfortable with the cameras again. Hopefully the video's coming out. I've had some issues with glare. I've had some issues with angle of the camera because I got a new helmet. All kinds of things because I haven't vlogged in quite a while. Even though you would know that because of all the videos. So thanks to everyone who commented on the new bike video. I really appreciate that. Thanks to everybody who's watched it. I'm working on watch hours now for YouTube because I got over 1,000 subscribers. So now I need to get to the 4,000 watch hours in order to get monetized. So, I'm hoping that happens sometime soon. As of today when I'm recording this, I'm just over 3,000. But y'all are watching. Y'all are watching for a little while, so maybe that'll go up to where the watch hours get to where I can get monetized. From now on, the videos are going to be back to normal. Me yakking, me vlogging, maybe doing some off the bike stuff here and there, but no more talking of crashes, no more talking of trepidation while riding. I'm gonna ride the bike, I'm gonna enjoy the bike, and I'm gonna share it with y'all. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone can stay well, stay safe, most of all, stay happy, y'all. Motoramblings out. See ya!